Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. Yo, we gotta talk Love Island USA Season 7 because the tea is piping hot in these podcasts, in these interviews, and we need to direct the attention to the lies and the manipulation that Huda is doing, and I'm gonna need some of these black people, specifically some of these black women on TikTok. I need y'all to open your eyes. I need the black women who are in Huda headquarters that are doing the most, that are trying to rewrite history. I need y'all to come to the front. Listen, y'all want to compare Huda to Leah so bad, but here's the thing. At least Leah did attempt to stop the hatred and the racism against Janae and Serena for season 6. Huda, on the other hand, which we're going to get into this first clip, she was on a live last night with Amaya, right? And still has not seen her daughter, by the way. Listen, look at here. I apparently the daughter's out of town, but technically you've been away for her for like a couple months, right? Because you have to do a few weeks of quarantine before you get on the show. And then you were on the show for 6 weeks. And now you're spending another week, allegedly, in LA. And the daughter is nowhere to be found, you guys. I'm just keeping it a buck, because if this was a black woman who left her child for 2 to 3 months, y'all would be dragging her, y'all would be calling her a deadbeat mom and everything else, but y'all got different sets of rules for Huda. But I am here to give you the actual truth. I am here to give you the facts for you to see for yourself. Because Huda was on live last night talking about how she has seen clips. She's been reposting things from fans, the same fans that have been sending hate and racism to Shelly and Alandria. The same fans who superimposed a picture of George Floyd when the police officer was kneeling on his neck for 10 minutes, superimposed a picture to make it Alandria's face. The same fans who hacked into Alandria's TikTok account and posted a video or picture or whatever of Huda. These same fans who wanted to diminish the heart rate challenge, fallout, and fiasco with Shelly and everything else, only for these Islanders to be confirming in interviews that Huda did go too far, that she allegedly put the cat and put the behind up in Ace's face and everything else. Shelly was mad at both of them. Remember, she was talking to Sierra and said that she was ignoring the both of them for the rest of the day and ignored them the entire next day. Remember, Ace was upset because Shelly was not talking to him, and he was complaining to Pepe that Shelly wanted nothing to do with them. She was mad at both of them. We just only saw, they only magnified the fact that she was mad at Huda. But y'all wanted to change the rules and make it seem as though Shelly was out of bounds, Shelly was being a mean girl, but the whole villa said it was inappropriate. Even Chris was trying to say it was appropriate today on the Vile Files, and it got edited out for a commercial. Taylor said it went too far. Clark said it went too far. Adrina said it went too far. TJ said it went too far. Zach with the K said it went too far. But in this clip we are going to listen to Huda, who feels nothing has gone too far. She feels vindicated by the fans, aka the Huda Rats. So let's take a listen.
Are you excited for the reunion? I am excited because I think there's a lot of things that I was correct on, and I see and keep a lot of things that I felt in the villa, and I see them now firsthand from an outsider's perspective. I'm like, oh, I wasn't crazy, but everyone was making me think I was at that point. Like, I was like, damn, great.
Yeah. So you know what that tells me? That tells me Huda has seen the Huda Rats community, the Huda HQ community, and is basically feels vindicated. Feels vindicated of putting on the white woman tears, the Karen tears, when it was against Delandria, when it was against Shelly, and the manipulation tactics against Chris that we're going to get to in a second, because Chris exposed, what it was really about with Huda and why they really argued, which I suspected. But now we need to have a different conversation, because if this was a man doing all of this in the villa, the man would have been removed. The man would have been removed for this toxic behavior, and I don't understand, specifically Black women, why y'all are defending this toxicity, because y'all know if a Black woman, if a Black female Islander was moving like this in the villa, she would have been gone week one. She would have been gone week one. There would have been no questions asked. There would have been no time to give grace. There would have been no time for a redemption arc. No. So now we need to get into Chris, because I feel this is a more dangerous conversation, and I'm going to play the audio because I don't want to get flagged from the Vile Files, but we're going to play the audio on what Chris said, the argument of the alleged cuddling the night before the final dates was really about, which I had my suspicions. Remember, she kept rubbing Chris's back, counting, doing the countdown, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? I'm gonna be an a-hole tomorrow. You just ruined my night. All of this and all of that. If you don't quote unquote cuddle me, well, we're gonna get into the clip here of what really happened.
She is the whole argument and why we were arguing. We weren't arguing because I didn't cuddle her. We were arguing because we were told we were only gonna get 2 hours of sleep. And instead of prioritizing sleep, she wanted to get, active in the bedroom. And I wasn't about that. And I had made that clear to her. I'm like, look, if we're not going to be doing PDA on the outside, you can't even give me a kiss. We're not doing shit in the bedroom.
Especially if I only get 2 hours of sleep.
Exactly. I'm a big,
So, is this not sexual coercion? Is this not a form of SA? Trying to force a man to have sex with you, and he is repeatedly telling you no? Repeatedly telling you he doesn't want to do it? Repeatedly telling you he wants to get some sleep? I'm just confused. Why is this not a big deal? Why is this not a big deal, Huda defenders? And this is my problem, and it's from top to bottom. Production should have removed Huda the first time she was at the bottom. You should have never made it so that the Islanders could vote, not even a second time, her versus Jalen. No. And this is what I'm talking about, and Jeremiah said the same thing too. That even after things were over, or even when he told her, hey, we need to pump the brakes, she still was trying to kiss him, she still was trying to get intimate with him, and all of this and all of that, and he did not want to. This is very dangerous, you guys. But y'all want to brag, oh, Huda's got the most followers, everybody's talking about Huda. No. These people are terrified of Huda. These people are terrified of Huda. They're terrified of Huda Rats. They're terrified of the Huda HQ and everything else. They are terrified to say what it is, except for Edrina. Edrina has been standing on business. Shelly and Ace, they are off enjoying each other. They're not doing any podcasts because they already know all of the hate and all the racism they're receiving, that it's not worth it. But it's just wild to me that this is being excused. This type of behavior is being excused because y'all stands of Huda. I just need to make it make sense. There is so much that production has covered up as it pertains to Huda. The lies that she allegedly was telling the people, and apparently the Stand on Business Challenge went on for a lot longer than what it did, and she was being called out, that there was a lot of hypocrisies as far as what boundaries are. She set up all these boundaries when it came to Jeremiah, but all of that went out the window when it was her turn to be single, and it was her turn to do all of this and all of that on the heart rate challenge. She did not want to give Hannah the heads up that she was interested in Pepe, and just randomly pulling him for a challenge where, in the challenges, most of those challenges, they have to kiss each other, but you can shoot, but most of the time it's you kissing and your couple. But people, like to be messy and choose to kiss the people that they really want. And Huda did not give, Hannah the heads up or anything. But I think as far as the heart rate challenge goes, depending on who is giving a reaction to it, it's clear as day that people have different definitions of what is and isn't too far as it pertains to anything of the flirty nature or anything of the sexual nature. But nonetheless, this is out of bounds. This is out of bounds behavior, once again, by Huda. Trying to force somebody to have sex with you, it's not okay. Like, we need to have a real conversation here as to why Huda continues to get protected. And if Andy Cohen is not going to address the racism at this reunion, the backlash that Alandria and Shelly unnecessarily received, but y'all gave Huda 6 weeks of grace, and it still comes out that she is doing problematic things out here. And so y'all got mad at this interview. Y'all got mad at Chris, so y'all wanted to dig up Chris's exes. But then in response to that, people dug up Huda's exes. And it was like, y'all are seeing a tame version of Huda on this show. That there is a lot worse things that she does in real life when she does not get her way with these dudes. But see, y'all caught up of the unambiguous woman because she's a non-black woman and she acts the way that you wish y'all could act and everything else. Y'all want to hype this up. Y'all want to hype up this problematic behavior. And now the problem is going to be in future seasons, production is going to do this. They're going to cast a Huda prototype and they're going to cast 2 black women. And they're going to continue to set up the same scenario every time and time again, because they know that the Huda prototype, which really came from the Leah prototype, but this is like an extreme version of it. They know that as a result, they can villainize the black women in the scenario and victimize the Huda prototype in this scenario, and she will get all of the love and the attention and the support from major media outlets. And it's not right, and it's not fair, and it's flat out disgusting, and I'm going to continue to call it out. I'm going to continue to call it out because it's not right at all. And Huda, for her to say that she feels validated in her behavior and her toxicity and how she's been treating people in this villa, and y'all don't want to watch the show back? No. I need every Islander to watch every single episode of this show back and tell me if y'all still feel the same about Huda. Because y'all are doing a lot. I understand all y'all had was each other for 6 weeks up in this villa, and y'all had no access to the phones or the outside world, but y'all need to be honest. If y'all can cut off Sierra just like that and have no intel and have no details why, y'all can do the same with Huda. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.